On this episode of Nourify Beautify, host Nour Abochama welcomes Subhadra Subi Terhanian, CEO of Uncle Harry's Natural Products. Discover the inspiring story of a family brand that grew from a basement formula into a leader in natural, sustainable beauty. Stay tuned.
So our last stop today is going to be with Subi. You're from Uncle Harry's. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about your company.
Yeah, thank you. Uncle Harry's was founded in 1991 by my father, Harry. It started off with his own journey with his oral care problems. So he had periodontal disease and he was in his early 40s and he didn't want to lose all his teeth. He had spent a lot of time traveling in India and he found this Ayurvedic formula for tooth powder. And that was his first product. So we actually started in the family basement in the garage. He mixed up tooth powder and he went store to store and he sold it, and that's how he grew the business. From there, he added a lot of natural products that are meant for helping the body heal itself naturally. So all of our oral care is alkalizing. It's filled with trace minerals, which helps strengthen the enamel and cleanse the mouth and heal the gums as well.
Wow, that's a lot of information. So how does it feel to carry on the family business?
Yeah, it feels really great. I think anyone that works in a family business knows that there can be challenges, like working with family isn't always easy. And then, of course, just work business isn't easy. What I love most about it is it's a real bonding experience, especially when it's with your parents. So
that's very, very true.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your products. How many products you have? You started from one, but I'm sure you don't have only one right now.
Yeah, so we started with just the tooth powder. Now we have a wide range of oral care products. We have about, I think, 30 or 40 SKUs in oral care. Overall, we have about 300 different products that ranges from skincare, hair care. We do a lot of aromatherapy, so just like doing a wide variety of essential oils, that's how you get such a large number. But the oral care, really, that's our specialty.
That's your specialty. What's your background?
My background, I don't have a business background. I actually studied South Asian languages in college and political science. So I was always planning on going to law school. I wasn't planning on joining the business, but when I left college in 2009, the economy wasn't doing well and the family business was struggling a little. So I thought I would just stick around for a couple years and then go back to school. But it's really rewarding work to work with a family, to help your family, and to grow a business. So I ended up sticking around and I'm still here. So
I'm happy you did that. You look very, very knowledgeable about the business. So tell us a little bit about how do you source your ingredients? How do you manufacture your products?
Yeah.
You are far away from mixing some products in the garage now.
Yeah. Well, we're far away, but we're also close because we're still in the same city. So we were founded in Redmond. My dad started mixing it in the house in Redmond, and our factory is still there. We're only a couple miles away from our old house. Our ingredients, although they're sourced internationally by weight, the majority of our ingredients are actually from the United States. So all of the minerals we use are bentonite clay, calcium carbonate, sea salt. Those are all come from USA. We also use a lot of peppermint oil since we do oral care, and all of our peppermint is exclusively sourced from the Northwest. So we actually use just like a Northwest grown, and it's also distilled in Washington State, only about 100 miles away from our factory. So we try to source as close to us as possible to reduce our footprint. But some, oils such as eucalyptus or clove bud, they're just not grown in the U.S. and then you get those from areas in the world where they grow best.
And in these cases, how do you ensure sustainability and ethical sourcing for those ingredients?
Yeah, so we're a smaller business, so our focus is on having the best suppliers possible. So we actually work with some of our suppliers we've been with for over 25 years, and we rely on them to give us all of the quality control and purity that we need. So we harness that relationship of a bigger company who has internal lab testing and can provide the high quality ingredient that we need.
Okay. amazing.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the regulation around these products.
Regulation? Yeah, well, that's an interesting question. Because we're in the oral care space specifically, those have their own set of FDA regulations, which concerns how you market your product. So for example, all of our products are fluoride free, and so we're not allowed to use the word cavity at all, because cavity is considered a disease by the FDA. And so because of that, we have to just make sure our language is very precise, and that's why we talk a lot about remineralization and alkalizing. And those are actually the two properties that are most important for oral health. When your mouth is acidic, that's when cavities can occur, and when you don't have trace minerals like actual and physical contact with your enamel, that's what can prevent the remineralization process, which is when your enamel strengthens and hardens and your teeth get healthier. So yeah, we focus on how our natural ingredients help the health on a very scientific level without kind of wading into the restricted terms such as CASI, gingivitis, plaque, by just focusing on the scientific aspects of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's really fascinating. Tell us where do you see the industry going in the future?
I see a lot of brands, even the big brands, are starting to focus on remineralizing minerals, alkalinity and stuff like that. I'd love to see more brands doing really natural ingredients. I think that there's a lot of opportunity there to clean up ingredients and use less processed. So all of our ingredients, we talk about minimally processed, and that's in contrast to a lot of concerns people have today about ultra-processed ingredients. And that's not just food, it's skincare too. And skincare, a lot of times we have like greenwashing in labels, and especially with skincare. And the thing about it is most people just don't know better. And if it says natural on the label, or it has like a botanical name or an oil, then people think, oh, this is good for me. But they don't know how to read an ingredients list. So I hope to see more minimally processed and truly natural ingredients in the space. Yeah.
If our listeners want to know more about you or get in contact with you, how can they find you?
Yeah, UncleHarrys.com is our website. We're on social media, Uncle Harry's Natural Products. That's a great way to contact us.
Find us.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for meeting with us and taking the time to talk to us today.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a nice experience.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for listening to Nourify and Beautify. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit nourifyandbeautify.com for more inspiring wellness and beauty content. Until next time, stay inspired and stay well.